possible.
Look at it.
Oh my goodness.
If you like what you see, why don't you think about subscribing? And make sure to check out my channel for videos just like this.
May I have your attention? The show will begin in a few minutes, so please get to your seats. You should know that the show is loud and uses fog and laser effects. Persons with sensitivity to these things should proceed with caution. The use of flash photography and video recording encouraged, as we need all of the exposure we can get. Please tag us at Spears Bubble Show. Children in the audience, please keep your parents from running around in the aisles popping bubbles during the to the other guests. Violators will be removed and held in a particularly creepy room in the basement until the end of the show. The show uses copious amounts of foam and bubble solution, and you are definitely going to get some on you. It will not stain clothing other than something like silk or suede. But who in their right mind would wear silk or suede to a bubble show? The bubble solution is non-toxic. However, about 1 in a million guests will experience one or more of the following: blurred vision, dizziness, fatigue, vertigo, hair loss, hair gain, tooth decay, irritable bubble syndrome, hives, rickets, a general malaise, scurvy, bad breath, bad attitude, an inexplicable feeling of dread, delusions of grandeur, hallucinations, fear of bubbles, fear of clowns, and fear of commitment. These should all dissipate after a few hours. Please enjoy the show.
The laser. The laser. Right here.
me Z. I come from out of town. I get all of the Earth TV channels in my neighborhood, and one of my favorite shows is America's Got Talent. I was watching season 13 when I saw a young humanoid named Blaze creating amazing displays of spherical polymer orbs, which other humans like me call bubbles. I realized how similar bubbles are to exist in a dimension of order and chaos, subject only to the unyielding laws of physics. We attempt to expand the universe.
Well, hello, Tampa! I'm so excited to be back with our Expand the Universe tour. We have performed this show all across the country in 25 cities and 15 different states, from California to New York, even in There we go, that's a little better. I'm watching you over there. You see, those are the eyeballs. Yeah. Now that's kind of a silly little trick. I like to get the silly ones out of the way. Would you like to see another one? This one's more for the bubble. Got my little ice cream cones. Let me show you this. A fun one. So this is the bubble ice cream cone. Now, I've tasted it before, I promise it does not taste very good. It is low calorie though. No, I much prefer real ice cream. Oh. I'll tell you what, this is what I pay Z. He thinks that ice cream is worth a lot of money. Here, Z, come here. Here you go. Now those are the silly ones, so we'll get more serious, some cooler stuff. I'll just move on to another one. Does that sound good? Perfect. I just wanted to manage your expectations a little bit up front. But in all these performances that I do, the shows that are by far the most meaningful to me are those that I perform for various charitable organizations. So I've done a lot of work with the National Pediatric Cancer Foundation, Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital, Best Buddies International, but I also do shows for groups of deaf people. And in fact, we actually have some deaf people in the audience today, and I'd like to give a special thank you to Lisa Schaefmeyer with AQI Services for providing our interpreters here. We have Julio and Nicole, and we can give them a big round of applause. But what I especially love about performing for the deaf community is that even though they can't understand what I'm saying, they can still appreciate what I do because it's such a visual art form. So with that in mind, I'd like to show you some of my most visual bubble sculptures to one of my favorite songs, The Sound of Silence. I hope you enjoy it. Did you enjoy that one? Yeah! which sounds fancy, but all that means is when you blow a bubble, the internal and external pressures are always working to force them into a perfect sphere, as that's the most economical for that reason. Physicists actually believe that a bubble cube would be impossible. But right now, I'm going to try to prove them wrong. Shows over in Orlando, obviously with the various theme parks. Oh, sorry, I blew it. Let me try out it again. So that's the carousel. Thank you. But when I turn it sideways, I call it the Ferris wheel. And I will say, I just want to make a quick note, I am still feeling a little bit of airflow, so Jeff, if you can make sure the air's off, that would be great, and see if you can make sure those fans are off, that'll be good. I taught myself how to do this on my windy back lanai, so I'm good at working around with it. Now the star needs to be turned sideways to be able to see it. So here is the star. Turn it this way so these folks over here can see it. Great one, but all 4 Guinness World Thank you. It was very, very exciting. I did a whole myriad of different records. So one of them was for the world's tallest bubble, and the bubble I made was over 28 feet tall. It was enormous. But with that said, the record that I'm most proud of is for this next trick. It's one of my all-time favorites, and I call it the tornado. Now the tornado takes just a moment to form.
Look at it. Oh my goodness.
Did you all enjoy that one? Yeah. Wonderful. Well, I'm going to mix it up a little bit. I'd like to show you. I call them the UFO and the rocket ship. for the Random Volunteer Generator. We have spent thousands and thousands of dollars developing this. It's quite revolutionary. So, are you guys ready to see it? Yeah? All right, Z, bring out the RVG. It's impressive, isn't it? All right, so here's what we're actually going to do. I'm going to juggle these 3 tennis balls, and Z is going to knock them out into different parts of the audience. If you catch a tennis ball, then you get to come up and help us with this next part of the show. So, a few things that I want to mention before we do that. A few ground rules that are really important for safety here. Number 1, I need to make sure that everyone is paying attention. Is everybody paying attention? Yes. Perfect. I don't want any pressure. Now, he's got the strength of 10 men, so be careful. You got to hit it a little hard, so. All right, see. On the count of 3, we'll do them one at a time. We'll try to hit them from different parts of the audience. All right, 1, 2, and 3. Oh, way in the back there. All right, let's do the second one. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, right to the front, too. We got the extremes there. Last one, see. Let's hit this one over there. There we go. Perfect. So if anybody else has any pictures or videos from today's show that you'd like to post, please tag us at Spirits Bubble Show. We'd love to see them. All right, Inez, on the count of 3. 1, 2, and 3. We have Inez inside of the bubble. Stay right there, Inez. I'll do it a few more times. And one last one for good luck. There we go. Let's give Inez a big... There, that's good right there. That's perfect. So this is our smoke rings. And you can feel these have some force to them too in the front. So this will be our arrow.
That's so dope.
Oh my goodness. He has to assist. This is like a hairdo. He has to hold it up for me. So I'll tell you what. We'll start over here with Leonardo. So Leonardo, just keep your head perfectly still. Now don't shake your head. Keep it perfectly still. Look straight out to the audience. So there is Leonardo's film on the All right. Now, Annabelle, we're going to do yours. Just look straight forward for me. There we go. See, we call this the Marge Simpson. And last one, we've got Inez's foam bubble head. So Inez, just look straight forward for me. There we go. Let's give all 3 of my volunteers a huge round. Smoke ring launcher here. Let's add some fog. This one right over here. There we go. All right. I think that's good right there. So, Inez, we're going to start with you. Just look straight forward. 1, 2, and 3. Oh. There we go. We've got Annabelle. 1, 2, 3. Whoa. There we go. Now we got Leonardo. 1, 2, 3. Oh. There we go. Let's get my volunteers. Giant bubble sword, and I'll show you what it does. It's real simple. You just push the button on the side. And look, it makes huge bubbles. You can use these outside. They include bubble solution. And the bubble solution that we have over there is the same bubble solution that we use in the show. So it's much better than what you get at the store. I'll try more of an advanced technique with it. It's a little harder. Let me see if I can do it. So you can catch it. Put a few bubbles in a bubble, and then you can actually let them back out the top, which is fun. So definitely check. We got some really fun stuff. You want to check that out after the show. But now this next piece is set up here. I'd like can we please give a huge round of applause to our technical director, Mr. Isaac DL. Isaac, come on up, let him see you. All those lasers, everything you see, the music, that's all Isaac. And then, of course, we have our BeatBot Hybris. And of course, the one, Z.